lead faculty of science at Department of Road Department. Professor Sudhaji, who happened to be professor here. All the very respected alumni of Department of Chemistry who have come here as memory of their 50 years, and my very dear colleagues from Department of Chemistry. You know, it is always very moving to come to any such congregation, especially when it comes from the alumni, because why at all does any educational institution exist? It is for students, right? Why at all people who are sitting on this side of the table exist? For students. Why does and what does make an institution great or not so great is the student, the outcome. So actually, this is the reflection of what the strength of Department of Chemistry has had. So many congratulations to all the legacy of the department. It is a true reflection of the credentials that has created brand ambassadors like you. Having said this, I also reiterate by taking a cue from what Professor Soda was saying, that two of you flew down from the US only to attend this program. Now this is the kind of empathy and the connect that this department has been able to gel with their students. So it is not mere imparting quality education, but also establishing a connect with these students. And this is where the Department of Chemistry becomes different from many other departments of this. Because in pieces, we do find academic and professional excellences across the board. But what is very important is to have an average excellence to be above the average, and the deeper connect that these people have with their institution. So that way, I'm very happy the way this Department of Chemistry is functioning in the last few years. At least I have been observing it for past a little over 5 years, and the way Professor Misha is taking his department forward. I must congratulate him and his whole team for carrying out this legacy. The way it was intended, the way it was designed, he is taking that legacy forward. And at several occasions, I keep quoting him as one of the finest head of department we have in our university. The kind of culture that is being infused among these students is very important. And starting something creatively, innovatively is one thing, but sustaining it is very difficult. I know, especially when you are into a state institutional system, it is very difficult. So I appreciate the efforts of all the faculty members of this department in their perseverance and in the continuation of what they have been doing. It carries greater weight, especially when you see the whole things into a perspective of scarcity. You all have been students here, so you must have seen the scarcity. That's not new to you. That has only aggravated over time, I must say. As Vice Chancellor, I am saying this with all responsibility. But we at University of Lucknow never shied from our responsibility and accountability of providing the best possible education to our students. And the reflection has been in terms of recent accomplishments that your institution has obtained, be it NAC, A++ accreditation or ranking in QS or Times, international ranking like QS and Times, or national ranking like National Institutional Ranking Framework. The way our research indices have been performing in the past few years, I must say that we moved from 80 to 120, which is close to 30%. 30% in a span of 5 years is incredible. And the contribution from the faculty and students of the Department of Chemistry has been immense. And the net result has been this department currently hosts 32 faculty members. 32 faculty members in one department. I must say, प्रदेश के कई विश्वविद्यालयों में कुल faculty study. And you have 4 more positions left, which is already advertised, so we are in the process of completing it. तो 36 के बाद मैं नाम लेना ठीक नहीं है, लेकिन मेरे पास भी दायित्व था ऐसे कुछ एक विश्वविद्यालयों का जहाँ कुल faculty strength is not even to the number matching with that of Department of Chemistry. But this is not something to be feeling proud of. I know university where a single department has got a total number of faculty strength of 70. So department will essentially not be assessed based on the number of people who are being employed. It will always be dependent on the kind of output that the department is coming on with. I mean, the kind of quality that is being imparted to these students, the kind of research activity, the kind of projects. And I must say that in the whole industry, your Department of Chemistry has been performing phenomenally. We have some very good, wonderful people. A lot of people I can see, many of these people have come out of the selection committee that I have chaired. So I know most of them. And they have been there, they have come here,